Yo, what's going on guys, it's Cynical, and today for you guys going to be unboxing Kingdom Hearts 1.5 plus 2.5 for the PlayStation 4. So this right here is the Japanese physical copy of 1.5 and 2.5. I actually decided to pick up a Japanese physical for, you know, like nerdy collector's purposes. Leave me alone, I like my Kingdom Hearts. And not only that, but this physical is actually very distinctively different to that of the international version, when of course that comes out later on this month. So first things first, let's talk about the front cover artwork. So the international artwork for 1.5 and 2.5 is actually very different. You guys should probably know that for the international box art, it's basically got the 1.5 artwork right next to the 2.5 artwork, and that's sticked right on the front with the 1.5 plus 2.5 logo. Now, when you look at the Japanese version, it pretty much looks like an Amazon placeholder artwork for like a game that hasn't been really revealed yet. It's very bare bones, it's very basic, but I think for the style of it being basic, I kind of like it. I just like the Kingdom Hearts, like the very faint Kingdom Hearts patterns going on in the background, as well as the big 1.5 plus 2.5 logo sort of sticked right there. And as you guys should probably know, unfortunately this bundle didn't get its very own exclusive artwork drawn by Tetsuya Nomura, which kind of sucks. So rather than having the old 1.5 and 2.5 artwork sitting right next to each other like the international edition has, I think I kind of prefer this better. Once again, it's very simplistic, but I think I like its simplicity. Now, if we look to the back of the box, it actually looks very different once again to the international version. Now, in case you guys haven't seen the back of the international version, I'll put a little sort of picture up on the screen as of right now. As you guys can see, it's pretty much just displaying the different images that were displayed originally on the backs of the 1.5 PlayStation 3 version and 2.5 PlayStation 3 version on the back of their box arts, with of course Sora standing in the middle. This time around though, this is a bit different. It's pretty much, I believe, displaying what was originally sort of shown on the backs of the Japanese 1.5 and 2.5 box arts, which once again is cool because for like most of us, we actually haven't seen these screens on the back because of the fact that we're used to seeing the screens of the international versions of the box arts. Now, when we crack this baby open, there's really not too much to be found other than a disc, as to be expected, as well as a little pamphlet, which is pretty much the manual for this game. It goes over a few of the controls and whatnot, and that's pretty much as far as it goes. Now, I was actually very interested to know if this Japanese physical was going to be coming with a decently sized manual. These days, video games don't really receive like thick manuals. Back in the PlayStation 2 era especially, this used to be a very, very common thing where video games would get these huge thick manuals, and like inside of the manual, you know, it would tell you how to play the game, but it would take that extra step further and even go into things like explaining the story of the game. It will give you like little sort of character descriptions and like really cool artworks and stuff. And in my Japanese Kingdom Hearts 2.5 right hand, as you guys can see, Japanese 2.5, very interesting. Once again, different back cover compared to the back cover of the international edition. You guys can see they make them different for Japan. I don't know why, it's interesting. But anyway, in my Japanese 2.5, I actually got this really cool manual, and this is something that I'm probably going to hold on to for quite some time because you just don't find this these days. And as you guys can see, it is just like full of really cool stuff, like even stuff explaining sort of the story and whatnot, which I found very interesting. And as you guys should probably know, for the international, at least in my country, we didn't get shit other than this little pamphlet thing right here, and it really didn't tell you anything other than like, oh, you know, if you got epilepsy, then consult your doctor before playing this game, sort of thing. Health warnings and all that, you know what I mean? And so I was actually very excited to see if this would come with a like really nice big manual going over all of the different games included. Unfortunately not. It just comes with this little pamphlet that goes over a few of the controls, and that's pretty much it. As you guys can see, this is what the pamphlet looks like, and I can pretty much guarantee with the international, the pamphlet that we get will probably not look this good. I'm impressed with this pamphlet. It actually looks pretty nice. But still, disappointed that it is a pamphlet. And lastly right here is the disc. Now the disc is pretty interesting. It's basically the 1.5 and 2.5 disc sort of melded together. As you guys should probably know, for the PlayStation 3 version of 2.5, it's simply just got Sora. For the PlayStation 3 version of 1.5, it's got this younger Sora on the disc. So they pretty much put both of those Soras onto the one disc, and that equals 1.5 plus 2.5 for PS4. Now guys, that is the unboxing for 1.5 and 2.5. It's very basic because of the fact that Square Enix really didn't make a sort of special edition for this. They kind of did, but like, you know, it was only for the Square Enix store and all that, and it comes with a pin. That's really the only difference. I thought it would be pretty cool to actually take a look at the Japanese version. It's always really cool to take a look at the Japanese version because sometimes they actually put in a few differences for Japan. No surprises there. So Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 is still a little while away for the international release, but we are getting closer every single day. So yeah, I'm hoping that Square Enix kind of goes ahead and fixes a few of the current issues that the game currently has. We talked about that the other day because there are a few issues at the moment, Square, and it kind of does suck. I mean, the pros outweigh the cons, man, but like, shit, there is some stuff that needs getting fixing. But however, fantastic bundle. I can't wait for the rest of you guys to be able to jump into this. It's a lot of fun, and well, it's gonna be even more fun when it's not in Japanese, but it's to the point, even though it is in Japanese, it's a lot of fun. I can't wait for you guys to try it out in 60 frames and stuff. It's gonna be a good time. Now guys, I've been Cynical, and until next time, I'll catch you dudes later. Peace.